Eat, Drink, DFW from the Dallas Morning News is made possible by Central Market.
Hello, and welcome to Eat, Drink, DFW, the podcast from the Dallas Morning News food team. Each week, we take a look at food and drink trends in North Texas, talk about restaurants in Dallas-Fort Worth, learn some new recipes, and sometimes even get tips from you, our listeners. I'm Anna Butler, the Dallas Morning News' food editor. This week, we're dreaming big. We're diving into aspirational food destinations around the world. But first, we'll be focusing on Dallas and sharing some of our local chefs' guiltiest food pleasures. It's all coming up right after this.
Central Market is really into food. Like when we say cheese, it's in 12 languages into food. Butchers, bakers, and sushi roll makers into food. We're talking so obsessive about quality you can shop blindfolded into food. Central Market is really into food. If you are too, then let us turn your shopping list into a treasure map. Get inspired, get adventurous, or just get a chef-made dinner when you've got more taste buds than time. No place makes every meal more amazing like Central Market. Really into food. Shop now at centralmarket.com.
For the latest food and restaurant news in Dallas-Fort Worth, visit dallasnews.com/food. Also, we'd love to hear from you, so email us at eatdrink@dallasnews.com. Today, I am joined by our food writers Claire Baller, Sarah Blaskovich, and Imelda Garcia. Sarah, you put together a super fun story that involves some local chefs and their guiltiest pleasure foods. How did you come up with that?
Well, I was thinking this summer about how we hold chefs to such a high standard. So on television and in real life, chefs are celebrities now. And with that comes a larger than life persona and maybe this untrue idea that they eat the way they cook all the time. Like it's always foie gras and Wagyu. Of course it's not. So on a day when I had an extra hour, I reached out to a handful of chefs I knew well and asked what they eat when nobody is looking. Ooh. I don't know if I was making myself feel better at the time. I didn't even know if it was going to turn into a news story, right?
Emotional support snacking.
Yes. Emotional support permission. So I think Dean Fearing was one of the first ones to respond. A Snickers bar, he told me, or peanut M&Ms make him, quote, the happiest guy in the whole wide world.
Yeah, it's so simple, huh?
It's so simple, and we can get those at the gas station.
But does he like the fun-sized version? I put that in quotes because I don't think they're fun.
No. If you're going to eat a Snickers bar, go for the regular-sized Snickers bar.
I bet it has so much protein, too.
See there, we're going to spend this whole section making ourselves feel great about whatever we're eating. So all the silver linings, Anna. Okay, so I ended up writing a story where 10 chefs talked about their secret snack cravings. I would love it if everybody listening would read it because we're not going to tell you about all 10. That story is on dallasnews.com/food. Now, we are going to hit some of the highlights. Is everybody ready to read one section of the story?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Imelda, you go first.
Self-described snackaholic, wow, Chef Anastasia Quiñones Pittman loves Slim Jims.
I used to love a Slim Jim too.
Really?
Yeah, tons of protein. We're back on
so
protein.
much protein.
But guys, you can taste the fat. Squeeze them in your mouth and it's like all the fat in there.
Yes. I don't need that sound effect ever again.
I'm sorry, man.
Our illustrator, Michael Hogue, made a GIF of Chef AQ eating a Slim Jim, and it's the cutest little piece of art ever. But funny enough, he had to go buy a Slim Jim in order to make this piece of art. And then he was the one who took the bite out of it so that when you watch her take this little bite in the GIF, there's a bite already taken. And he said, Imelda, that Slim Jims don't taste like they used to.
Yeah, that's probably,
Yeah, he's like, I didn't like that. I'm like, oh man.
Do you think he switched to Chomps?
A very on-trend snack thing right now. I love a Chomps too because of the protein.
So hot right now.
Yes. Okay, Anna, your turn.
Matt Balke is the chef owner of Oak Cliff Restaurant in Cena, and he loves chili cheese Fritos on top of Bluebell's cookies and cream ice cream.
Well, I could eat that.
You could eat that?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
I could eat it. I completely understand it. I don't like it.
Yeah, tell us why you understand it.
I understand that it probably is actually the perfect bite in terms of fat, sweet, and then like you get this sour from all the chemicals they put into the chili cheese Fritos. You get salty, and I bet there's something umami in a chili cheese Frito too.
Sure, and then you get the crunch on top.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just want to know how he came up with this combination. Like, was it an act of desperation and then it just stuck? Or was he like, oh, I really believe that these two things would go together, specifically cookies and cream ice cream, not another kind? Like, I would love to know how the hell that came together.
I don't know the answer to that, but I will say that his mom chimed in to say that Matt wanted everybody else to eat it too. And his mom's like, I don't like that.
My mom to this day with a straight face will order something called a nut ball. And it's basically a ball of vanilla ice cream that is rolled in pecans. And I feel like the only way I would eat this would be like a la nut ball. So we could have a perfect scoop of cookies and cream ice cream rolled in like chili cheese Frito dust. Yeah, sure.
Well, let me ask with a straight face, where does one get a nut ball?
Westwood Country Club in Austin, Texas.
Okay. Yep. Okay, Claire.
Tanner Agar, CEO and creative director of Rye in East Dallas and Flamont and Plano, will eat, quote, a tortilla filled with whatever food is closest to the fridge. He goes on, I will not heat any of it up, and I'll eat it standing while deciding what whiskey to drink. I read this, Sarah, in your story, and this was the moment in the story where I was like, oh, I feel very seen.
Yes. Yeah.
This is me.
Yeah, you're so hungry, you open the fridge, whatever it is, and then you put it in your face.
In a tortilla.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Yeah.
Honestly, the cold tortilla with random foods has been like my secret guilty food thing for a while. When I'm standing there eating it and I'm like, if people saw me knowing what I do professionally and saw me in this moment, would have some serious questions. But I think it's a testament, like even Tanner does it.
This is exactly why I wrote this story. We all know that these people eat like we do. And it's like, it's so validating.
Stars are just like us.
Yes.
Claire, I have a question. So is it a flour tortilla or a corn tortilla? And what's the weirdest thing that you ever put in a tortilla?
All right, I'll go there. So, this feels
Except
feels
there's
vulnerable.
so many people listening.
I have to preface this that this dates back as long as I can remember. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is like the first food I could make for myself. It's a flour tortilla, probably Mission tortilla. And I will cut up cherry tomatoes and ranch. That's what I would make myself when I would get home from school when I was like 6 years old. And I don't know, maybe like 10 years ago, I remembered that I did that as a kid. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to try that again. Still hit, still good, still do it today.
This is Julie's worst nightmare of a snack.
But even there, Claire, you were eating healthy. Wow. You know what? One of my first experiences in cooking was to heat it up a tortilla. I put the tortilla in the stove. I turn on the flame and then I turn it off and then I switch the tortilla to the other side. I was very clever, you know? And then I turn it on again and then I put some ham in there. But I could eat like, I don't know, like maybe like 3 or 4 of those. But you were eating tomatoes and ranch?
Hey, I still do the ham, still do all the random things. Recently, actually, Gigi Zimmerman, she is a chef here in Dallas. She told me, so it was like chef approved, to try one of Central Market's tortillas that's half flour, half corn with their honey peanut butter. And I was like, okay. I tried it and it was so good.
And anything else in there? Just peanut butter.
Just peanut butter.
And are you rolling or are you quesadillaing?
This I had rolled, but now I have 2 chefs who have told me that I can put whatever I want in a tortilla and it's okay.
That's the whole thesis of this story.
Imelda, what's your guilty pleasure food?
Oh, it's so bad, guys. So I love to eat popcorn. And you know, you are in the cinema, you are all nice, your Coke. On the popcorn, I put some mayonnaise and jalapenos.
You lost so many people.
I love it.
Wait, do you bring these to the movie theater with you?
No, actually, I took some of the mayo that you put in the hot dogs.
Who eats hot dogs with mayonnaise? People
do.
It. Okay.
Yeah,
I
people
just okay.
So I put the mayo in there and then the jalapenos. But you know what? All the lights must be turned off because all your fingers got dirty, you know? So, and it's not a pretty image.
Do you shake it up?
No. You just put it
This is not
on
Kim
top.
Kardashian with her salad bowl.
Yeah.
She's not shake it.
No,
But how did you discover this?
I have no idea, but I love it.
The mayo is surprising to me. The jalapenos aren't at all. I mean, making your popcorn spicy, delicious.
Well, it's a different take on elote,
Yes.
right? Corn,
Oh, yeah,
mayo,
you're right.
spicy, but it's just popped
Yeah,
elote.
yeah. Oh yeah, you're right.
Not on the cob.
Yeah, but this is so bad that I allow myself just like once a year or something like that because this is really bad for my health and I know it, but I don't care.
I like it. Anna, what's yours?
I discovered mine when I was about 5 years old. I love TCBY. I frequent the one at Abrams and Mockingbird, and it is whatever sorbet is on tap, and that changes with Reese's Cups on top of it. Oh, and so it does probably feel like I was judging Matt a little too hard because this is extremely akin to that because I love that orange sorbet with that like salty peanut butter chocolate on top.
Oh, so the chocolate peanut butter goes with any flavor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Non-discriminatory over here.
Yeah, okay.
Sometimes I'll change it up. Maybe we do a golden vanilla.
yeah, which seems more down the middle.
This just makes me realize, like, you know, these foods that feel truly like a comfort blanket are tied to childhood. I mean, yours started in childhood, mine did. I bet for a lot of these chefs, same thing.
Speaking of that, I'm a kid who loves chocolate. You know, I was like, loved Halloween, loved Easter because we otherwise didn't have chocolate in our house. So the simple answer is peanut butter M&Ms or any snacky thing like that. In fact, may I say, anyone who can keep chocolate out in a candy dish in their house, I'm like, teach me. I don't know. I've been to many a friend's house and they're just there for the taking. And I'm like, why didn't you eat all those yesterday? I don't get it. It's amazing. I mean, if there's candy there, I will eat it. But the other thing is I love a Flaming Hot Cheeto, which is perhaps why the State Fair of Texas is so dear to me, is because I do so many ridiculous things with Cheetos. And I like to dip a Flaming Hot Cheeto in something cold, like a French onion dip. Those two things don't really go together, but they really work. That spicy, and then a cold, creamy dip, which tempers the spice.
I challenge you to try the ghost pepper chips at Trader Joe's next.
Ooh, are they too hot?
No, not at all. Because
Okay.
you have to remember, these were not made for Texans. These were made for America. And our version of spicy is so different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably love those. Over the weekend, we had dill pickle chips and we had cheddar and shallot chips. 2 separate bags of chips, both delicious for their own reasons. I guess I also have a chip thing.
Do you want to chip in, Julie?
Yes, because I had to call out my sister because I don't have guilty pleasures. My body is a temple and I only eat things
Oh,
that
yeah, I know. I don't know why I don't
She's like,
believe
my
you.
guilty pleasure is wine.
I might still eat Slim Jims today, but my sister's guilty pleasure is, I think, one of the worst. So she still likes to make the Hormel tamale bakes. Have y'all ever had this? Okay, it's about the roughest thing. So Hormel makes canned tamales, and it's like tamales packed in fat. Literally, when you open it, there is a thick layer of orange fat on it. Ugh. So you pour the tamales, or actually you have to dig them out, put them in a dish, and then cover it with Hormel chili, and then sprinkle cheddar cheese on top of it, and you bake it. And it's one of my sister's favorite things. And she, anytime we're having like a big family thing, she will get the ingredients and then not make it because we all shame her so harshly. But her favorite thing to do is to just open the can of tamales and just eat them out of the can. Sometimes heated, sometimes not, just scraping that layer of fat off the top. Yes, Leslie, I'm calling you out right now. And then just eating it with a spoon like it's ice cream.
Like it's a Vienna sausage.
Pretty much, yeah.
Imelda, I do need to know where you land on the canned tamales.
I'm thinking that after eating that, you have to go to the emergency room because your arteries is gonna be they are gonna be closed like that. You know, it's really bad.
Straight to hell.
Yeah, I know.
You can read Sarah's story about chef guilty pleasure foods by visiting dallasnews.com/food. We are going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're hopping on a plane to our dream food destinations.
Central Market is really into food, like fish flown in so fresh it still has jet lag into food. Our sourdough starter has been around since grunge was a thing into food. We're talking more prime cuts than a greatest hits album into food. Central Market is really into food. If you are too, then we're the HQ for you. Whether you're a make every recipe in the cookbook foodie or a my favorite recipe is reheat type who just digs the delectable, no place makes every day more delicious like Central Market. Really into food. Shop now at centralmarket.com.
Welcome back. A quick reminder that giving our podcast a good review helps other people find it. So if you like it, please say so. Now it's the time to talk about aspirational food destinations. We've 100% touched on this topic before, but this time we're talking about the aspirational, over-the-top, larger-than-life food adventures of our dreams. Sarah, I'm going to pick you first. I want to hear, first of all, who is going on this journey with you.
I'm going to take my husband and like $50,000.
That's a friend.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of money to take with me on a trip, but you did say we could go anywhere and spend as much as we want.
I think the rules need to be that money is no object, but like this is not what we're doing for our adult spring break next year.
Yeah, that's right. But I think I've been influenced by our own reporting in the last year about Michelin coming to Texas. And so my aspirational food destination is Copenhagen because of all the Michelin-starred restaurants there. Now, we know people in Dallas who have been there for this massive food journey. I'm going to suggest you take all of the most expensive places, some of the best places, and you get to hit them all because remember, money is no object. The journey starts at Alchemist, which is a 2-star Michelin restaurant and the number 5 best restaurant in the world, according to 50 Best. It has 50 courses at Alchemist. Now, these courses are called, quote, impressions, and some are not food at all. Some are music or art. Dinner at Alchemist takes 7 hours or more and costs about $750 per person just for the food. And if we're going, I'm not just having food, right? We're also going to do drinks. So this is going to be an expensive day.
Will there be 50 impressions of wine?
Oh God, can you imagine? Oh man. Then they give everybody a bed and they say, see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Like, does it take 7 hours? Because 5 of that is a nap.
Yeah.
In between.
I don't know if I even want to eat for 7 hours. That's insane. But I think I would start there. Then on to Cadeau, a restaurant serving new Nordic cuisine. We have like new American cuisine. They have new Nordic cuisine. I don't totally know what that means, but I do know this restaurant has 2 Michelin stars and there's 15 courses. Then maybe we go to Jordanaire, a 3-star Michelin restaurant with a seafood and vegetable focus. There are dozens of others I could name. And since I'm staying for 3 years, we're going to go and visit them all. There are even some affordable places I hear, from darling little cafes to some of the most expensive spots in that part of the world. So I'd go to Copenhagen, and now I actually kind of really do want to go.
Yeah. Are you going to go to Renee Redzepi's burger place?
I'm going to go to all of them because remember, I've temporarily moved there just for a time. Yes.
Mainly just to get over the meal at Alchemist.
I know. Don't you think you need to work in like 2 extra vacation days just before you can do more eating or more anything?
That's just hard to fathom.
Yeah, all I'm going to do is like get on my bike the next day and try to like pedal a little bit, which is the other thing I think everybody does in Copenhagen, whether they really do or not. We're just going to ride our bike in a cute old town.
Okay, Claire, you're up.
Man, okay, so for me, it would be France, but I would need like, I don't know, probably 3 weeks.
Not 3 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, maybe
You can have as
3
much
weeks.
time as you want.
And I would love to do a road trip and probably start in Paris because I feel like, I don't know, it would be hard for me to go to France and not at least start or end in Paris and drive out from there. And at first I was thinking I'd want to focus on southern France, but then I was really thinking I also want to go to Normandy, in that part of the country. One of the restaurants I really would love to go to at some point in my life is La Couronne in northern France. This was the very first restaurant that Julia Child went to when she and her husband moved over to France. And they claim to have opened in 1345.
Oh my gosh.
Not 1945, 1345.
Wow.
So they say that they're the oldest running restaurant in France, which that alone to me seems cool and worth
Yes.
going to. And then that meal that Julia had there, she described as the most exciting meal of her life. She had sole meunier, which she raved about rest of her life after that point. And I would love to have that meal. And then a bunch of other things throughout the country too. I'd love to have ratatouille in Provence. I've had it here, but I feel like having it in Provence, I could actually say I've really had the dish. I'd love to go to Burgundy and have coq au vin. I think for me, it would be a stop in a little town, eat a bunch of things that they're known for, pop over to another little town, eat a bunch of things and drink a bunch of wine there, and just do that for a few weeks.
I like your choice of mode of transportation too. Like I can kind of picture you in a convertible with like a really nice scarf. Who are you taking on this trip, by the way?
Good question. It's something I would so love to do with my mom and sisters. My mom lived in France for a part of her life.
Oh.
So has my older sister. And so they know the area and the food and that country very well. And doesn't that just sound like a great trip to do with
Girls
mom
trip.
and sisters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Imelda, get us on that airplane wherever you're going, and with who? Who are you going with?
Okay, if money is not a problem, I'm going to take 10 of my friends and we are going to Shanghai.
What a good idea.
Well, it's not a very happy ending, but... Oh, no. But, okay, we are going to this restaurant that is called Ultraviolet, and it opened in 2012. This is a restaurant where there's a table for 10 people in a plain room. It's a 20-course dinner, but the thing is, with each dish, there's a show happening in the walls. So it's music, it's images, it's smells. It's a multi-sensory experience, you know? So this restaurant was a 3-star Michelin from 2018 until they closed. So this is the sad part of my trip. Yeah, so
I thought you were going to say someone died during the trip. It just felt like with all the cinema happening that there was also a murder.
So you also need a time machine.
If money is not a problem, maybe we can contact the chef and maybe we can work something out, you know?
Why wouldn't you just want him to come here to the Dallas Morning News office to record the podcast while doing this for us?
When did they close?
March 2025.
Oh,
they just closed.
Yeah, just
Oh,
close.
Imelda.
So goodbye, my dream. But now that I don't have that dream, I can go everywhere and try tacos. I want to know what tacos are like in Japan, you know, France.
That would be a great TV show.
We need another sponsor for another great idea, Sarah.
You are already a TV star, Imelda.
I know.
Now we just need to get this deal together.
Yes.
If you are listening and have a lot of money, give us a call. Just kidding.
And you, Anna?
Okay. I feel like everyone's have been a little bit exotic, and to sound spoiled rotten, I did live in Europe after college working for a travel magazine. So I've gone to like a lot of restaurants I've already wanted to go to, but I have never been to Napa Valley. So we're going on some domestic travel. I already know where I would like to stay. It is Meadowood or Auberge du Soleil.
Yeah.
Meadowood has been rebuilt, but the restaurant there from Chris Cousteau has not since there was a big fire in 2020. That being said, I would really like to eat at the French Laundry, which I have never done. I would absolutely love to do all the pairings, all the everything with it. And then we're going to go to Ad Hoc and Farmstead and La Toque, and it's going to be great. What this requires is an investment in my health to find out why I'm allergic to tannins, because I don't think this would be a great trip if I'm not having red wine. And that's honestly what's held me back as an adult from going to Napa.
In addition, since we're spending a lot of money, you could employ a medic to go with you. Now, that's probably not the person you want to bring, though. Who are you bringing?
You can take us and we can drink the wine for you.
I think that's the answer.
Yeah.
That would be so sad, though. I don't.
For you?
I think that this could be a friend trip. I think it could be romantic.
Yes, it could
Ooh.
absolutely be romantic.
I think my mom could go with me, not in a romantic.
No romantic.
There's all kinds of people. This is a very wholesome trip. Frankly, I would go by myself, which I don't feel like my
No, you need to
significant
take-
other would appreciate, but I love solo travel. So I'm like, you could do this alone.
How do you feel about sparkling wine?
I love it.
Well, then why aren't we going to Champagne, France?
'Cause-
I mean, it's your trip. Sorry.
Well,
sorry.
Claire had already picked France, so it just felt crowded.
She's been there for 3 weeks with her family.
That is all the time we have for today, and we want to hear your aspirational food destination. Where do you dream of going? Email us with your thoughts at eatdrink@dallasnews.com. We answer all of our listener emails. That's our claim to fame, so please email us. Special thanks to our producer, Julie Fisk. For the news, I'm Anna Butler. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Eat, Drink, DFW from the Dallas Morning News is made possible by Central Market.